Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will learn about customizing the logarithmic axis of Blazor charts. Look at this line series chart, which shows profit variation of a product in the stock market. Here, the y-axis of the chart is customized with logarithmic data, which means the data source contains lower and higher order magnitude values. I will show how to achieve this at the code level. First, I will open an existing Blazor application, where I have already added a simple Blazor chart in one of the previous videos. If you had like to watch that video, follow the link provided in the card to learn the basics of adding a Blazor chart. You can also find a reference link in the description below. Now, I will run this example by pressing F5. Here, you can see the default chart output with two axes, X and Y, with no data points displayed. Next, I will show you how to customize the Blazor chart with a logarithmic axis. I am going to display stock market values in a line series chart, so let me define a chart series tag inside this chart series collection and set the chart series type to line. Next, I will begin populating the data for the chart. Within this code block, I will create a model class called ChartDataModel with two fields, date and value. Then, I need to create a list of chart data of type ChartDataModel and assign an array of objects to it. Next, I assign this chart data to the data source property and map the data source fields, date to xName and value to the yName property of this series. I am going to use datetime value data in the x-axis and logarithmic data in the y-axis. So, first let me define a chart primary x-axis tag and set the value type property to datetime. Also, I will set the datetime axis label format as years. Then, I will add the chart primary y-axis with the value type logarithmic. I set the chart title to profit growth of the product, the x-axis title to years, and the y-axis title to profit. To make the chart's appearance more appealing, let me add a chart marker for it. I will define a chart marker tag and, to enable the data marker, I will set the visible property to true. Also, I will set a custom height and width for the marker. Here, you can view the line series chart with the datetime x-axis and logarithmic y-axis displaying the profit growth of the product. In this chart output, have a look at this axis label at the edge, where the label 2021 seems to be cropped, as it is placed outside the chart area. So, to move this axis label inside the chart area, I need to set the edge label placement property to shift here. See the chart output, the axis label is inside the chart area. Okay, let's move on to logarithmic axis properties one by one with a simple scenario. In this output, data values range from tens to 1 lakh. Suppose, I need to set a custom range for the logarithmic axis. Then, I define two properties, minimum and maximum, with custom values. See the chart output, the minimum value is 1, and the maximum value is 10 lakhs. Like the maximum and minimum properties, you can also set a custom interval for the axis. To be clear, let's consider an example with the logarithmic base 10 and an interval of 2. Then, the axis labels are placed at an interval of 10 to the power 2. Now, I am going to set a custom interval in the axis to show how it is different from the default interval. Look at the chart output displaying a custom interval in the logarithmic axis. Next, I will show how to customize the log base. So, let me add the log base property and set a custom value to it. Now, you can see the chart output with custom log base value. Finally, let's see how to set the label format, with which you can make the chart axis label more informative. For this property, you can set either custom or globalized label formats. Now, I am going to set a custom label format for the axis. If you want to learn more about globalized label formats, please look at the documentation page linked in the card above. To set a custom format in the y-axis, I need to add a label format property with the template value inside this chart's primary y-axis. And now you can view the chart output, displaying the axis labels with the custom values. Now, let's quickly recap what we have seen so far. We have seen how to customize the logarithmic y-axis of Blazor charts by customizing its value type and axis range. We also saw how to change the log base value and format the axis label. If you would like to see the working example of the charts in this video, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. You can also see if you qualify for a free license key to use our Blazor products through our community license. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.